What's a little quid pro quo between a couple of friends, right? Well, at least that is the legal argument that Donald Trump's lawyers attempted to make on Wednesday evening. They argued that sure, a little bit of election interference, a little bit of foreign meddling, that's okay. It's all right to do those kinds of things. If a foreign country comes forward with opposition research for your campaign, his lawyers said, it's perfectly acceptable for a president to accept it. You also had Alan Dershowitz come out and say that, listen, abusing power when you're the president is totally fine as long as you're doing it so that you get reelected. As long as it's for political purposes, abuse of power, according to Alan, I kept my underwear on Dershowitz, is absolutely something that we should be okay with. Now, this is actually quite an interesting argument coming from the Trump administration. Well, several interesting arguments, I guess. The first one that, hey, it's okay to accept opposition research from a foreign country. No, that's still illegal. For now, at least. You cannot accept foreign help in an election. The law is still very clear about that. Foreign countries are not allowed to donate material or immaterial to any U.S. election. Opposition research would be material. Cash would be material. They can't do that. It's illegal. And yet here Donald Trump's lawyer standing on the floor of the Senate yesterday saying, nah, you know what? Totally okay if the president does that. Just like Donald Trump told us back in July during an interview with ABC's George Stephanopoulos that, yeah, if a foreign country offered me some opposition research, I'd take it. I'd be foolish not to, he told us. So those are the arguments of the Trump lawyers. It's okay. A little bit of crime, helps the campaign go round, I guess. But it's still illegal. But to me, what's really interesting is the evolution of the argument itself, right? A couple days ago, it was, there's no crime. He didn't do any of this. Why are we talking about it? And now, literally just a couple days later, they're like, yeah, I mean, a little bit of crime's okay, right? A little bit of crime never hurt anybody. A little bit of crime might actually be good for your presidential campaigns, as Dershowitz told us. But no, it doesn't matter how much your legal argument shifts or how it evolves from there was no crime to crime's totally cool. It's not. It's not okay. We see what you're doing. We see that you're scrambling. And the worst part about all this is that they're probably going to win, right? These Republicans are not going to vote to get rid of Trump. And these lawyers are going to think it's because of their awesome, super great legal arguments. And that to me is one of the most disappointing things because we went into this knowing that Trump's not getting removed from office. But these lawyers are going to go back home after this, tell their spouses, their loved ones, their families, their students, if they're a teacher, they're going to be like, did y'all see my slam dunk? I went up there and said crime was pretty cool and crime can actually help your campaign. I am a great lawyer. But you're not. You're all idiots. And none of you should be proud of the arguments that you have made in this trial. Thanks for watching, everyone. And well, here comes the awkward part at the end of the video where I ask you to like, comment, and share, and subscribe for more content from Ring of Fire. Also, you should consider becoming a member for some exclusive content and perks, including early access videos and exclusive videos. Check out the link in the description.